Hi, I'm Josh Lindquist. I'm going to read the first couple pages of my book Galgathor's Gambit, which is available now on Amazon. Chapter 1, Elias. His head throbbed with a dull pain, and he kept his eyes tightly shut, his instincts telling him that letting in light would only magnify the migraine. He was uncomfortable, leaning up against something hard. A sickening stink struck him, and for a moment, he wondered if he had soiled himself. Thankfully, that was not the case, and he suppressed a groan as he moved to adjust his aching body. He was leaning against unforgiving metal bars. Why am I in a dungeon, he thought. He forced his eyes open and surveyed his surroundings. He recognized the rusted bars and dimly lit stone halls. He had been in this dungeon before, but never as a prisoner. He tried to remember what had led up to his current circumstances, and trying to recall the memories was as impossible as seeing through stone. He was able to remember meeting some friends at the Rusted Anchor Tavern for the last night of the summer festival. He was not usually one to adhere to moderation when it came to revelry. But that night, he was simply making an appearance at the lively tavern. Old Elam was expecting him early in the morning to finish detailing a series of shields that a businesswoman in Orthac had ordered. He cursed under his breath as he realized that he was not at work when he should be. That was a first for him. Someone stirred on the other side of the cell. A bald man in his 30s with a thin goatee wearing a black leather vest over a tattered, dark green tunic, groaned as he sat up. He had seen the man before, somewhere else, but he could not recall where or when. Hey, are you alright? It was all that he could think to ask of the man. The man shook his head and squinted. What is happening? I was hoping you could tell me. I don't... Where are we? These are the dungeons of Castle Strongwood. The man with the goatee furrowed his brow in confusion. I helped them replace and repair a bunch of the locks and door hinges over the winter. I see. The man looked around for a few seconds, like a question was in his mind, but he was weighing out which words to articulate it with. How long have you been here? The bald man grimaced and shook his head. I was about to ask you the same thing. That's just the quick opening of Galgathor's Gambit, a fantasy adventure with an ensemble cast about a group of people framed for murder who have to absolve their names and track down a creepy shadow cult across the land of Tazraelia.